Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for March 30th through April 5th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner, and for this week I'm also using a kit from B&R Paper Crafts. This week, this Sunday, is Easter, so I wanted to use a kit that kind of fit with that theme. This kit is called Zootopia, and it has lots of bunnies, so I thought that it would work pretty well. Obviously, Zootopia has bunny and a fox, so there's also foxes. I will probably be trying to lean towards more of the bunny full boxes and the spring vibes as much as possible. But this is a deluxe kit on matte vinyl. Here's the full boxes, bottom washi and date covers, glittery boxes, non-glittery boxes, functional stuff. 4 more full boxes and some icons, more functional stuff, glitter headers, and then 4 more full boxes. So my plan is to use the glitter headers. I think I'm gonna skip maybe the dark blue because it's the least springy of the colors. And then I have bottom washi and date covers, date dots. I think I'm going to throw in the weekend banner as well. All right, I think that's everything I need to deal with before we do the interesting bits. So I'm going to do all that stuff and then I will be right back. All right, here is where we are at so far. I think it's looking pretty cute. Let me shift this a little so it's a little more even. I decided to scatter all the boxes. So that meant I scattered all the headers. We're going to see how that goes. Full boxes wise, let's see. This is what I have got. All of these. So I have 3 bunnies. So that's good. I feel like I will use those 3. And then I have 3 meadows. So that's 6. And then what if we use the carrots? Why not? I mean, they're kind of silly, sure, but I mean, might as well. So I think my plan is to use a bunny as my full box. And I think I'm going to use this guy. Because honestly, he's adorable. Okay. Some of these pages were not cut quite deep enough. But usually if I can get a spot started, the rest will come. There we go. All right. So here's my full box. Hopefully that's straight. Looks cute. And then I have 3 meadows. I think I want to use this one in the center. It feels the most centery. Not really sure why, honestly. But that's fine. I don't have to have like reasoning to this. I'm doing this because I want to. You all can tell me I put the boxes in the wrong spot if that's how it feels. All right, I then think I want to put the other meadows kind of spread out from this one. It works best if I remember that I'm scattering full boxes, which means I'm using the green headers to judge where things go. Right, this is the page that's not quite deep enough. This happens sometimes when the cutting machine blade is dying. It's getting too dull, so I think that's what happened here. All right, put this one in down here. This might match the bottom washi, which is unfortunate since they're so close together, but I think it looks enough different because of the scaling and everything. All right, then because Sunday is Easter, I want the bunnies on Monday and Sunday, even though there's a bunny right on the weekly column too. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm going to stick those in. And then that leaves these silly carrots as the last two boxes. So I'm going to put one down here. I'm not sure. I mean, I get the movie made these guys like toys and stuff, but it's just very silly to me. All right, there we go. That covers all the boxes. And I think it's looking pretty good and definitely got some Easter vibes. Moving on to the sidebar now. We are going to need maybe this page. I'll put it to the side. This page, this page, this page. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to start out with the this week. It feels pretty logical. Sorry, my cats are being crazy in the background, if you can hear that. I honestly don't even know what they're doing. So hopefully not destroying everything, I guess. All right. Stick down the this week header. Great start. Then I'm going to stick in a habit tracker. Like so. I'm going to use the little Instagram icon since I'm going to use this for socials. There we go. Then I'm going to use the meals header that we have right here. This could be straight. That would be delightful. There we go. And then I'm going to put in the weekly box. Perfect. Ooh, do I want a second habit tracker? I mean, I could. I don't really have like a good header divider situation for it. What box things do I have? Oh, I have these washi strips. That could be interesting. Okay. There we go. I'm going to throw the other habit tracker down here because why not? I can do anything I want. And this one is going to be for movement, I think. So I'm going to use this little sneaker. Like so. All right. And then I have this guy, which I can line up. Oh, it's so hard to line up on this side. Like so. So that leaves me this little box spot here. Which I'm going to stick in this little guy. All right. That actually looks pretty cute. I will hopefully remember to fill something in there. We'll see what happens. Okay, moving on to the daily plans. First off, this page and this page I don't think I need, so I'm going to move those to the side. I like to use these guys to mark work. So I'm going to do that. If I could get them to pick up, that would be great. Okay. There we go. One, Tuesday. One's like, none of these headers are perfectly in line, which makes all of this kind of messy. Let's go with that. And then maybe the green one for Wednesday. There we go. And because I have them, I'm going to use some work stickers from my stash. So I was thinking I would use these guys because they're bunnies, and then I could use up the sheet. So these are Avery with laptops. I'm going to have the Avery overlap a little bit, both above and below each of these. I don't mind if the sticker goes into the header space. I think it looks kind of cute. There we go. Gonna leave that out for when we get there. Also on Monday is my plan with me. So I want maybe like a little thing for that. Sure, that seems like the right size. Gonna stick in a little thing. Gotta make it so that the Avery doesn't get squished. Stick a little planner there. That's my plan with me. Tuesday, I have no curling, weirdly. It's a bye week. It's opening day for our local minor league baseball team. So maybe we're going to that. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out when we get closer, see how the weather is, see how we're vibing. Wednesday is April 1st. It is the start of my workout challenge for the month. It is the start of Magical Readathon. I don't know if I need to mark either of those things, to be honest. So I might just not. We'll see how it goes later. For now, I'm just gonna not mark it. All right, so I have one of these guys left, which I am going to put on Thursday, even though it matches this header. I think it's gonna be fine. And then I need one for Friday. I think we'll use the light blue. There we go. And then I need my last two Averys. Like so. Finished off this sheet, so that's exciting. I so rarely finish a sheet. Oh no. The little laptop came off. Well, by Friday, honestly, my work feels a little chaotic and fractured too. That looks all right. We're gonna go with it. Thursday, I also have a bye from curling. Super weird. Annoying here at the end of the season, but it is what it is. So then that moves us to Friday, which is when I'm gonna post my other video. This is the one tricky part with the Avery sticker breaking, is now it's harder to get all these layers sorted out. There we go. I think that'll work. And I'm gonna use a little film reel for this one. It is, I believe, my Sweet Ava's paper haul. Saturday is one of my aunt's birthdays, but otherwise doesn't really impact my daily plans. And Sunday, I also don't have any daily plans, but it is Easter, so I should mark that. That sounds like a good thing to mark. I think I'm gonna use maybe the yellow. It feels like an Eastery color. I'm gonna put in one of these like so. And then I think in my seasonal book, I should have some Eastery things. Let's see. Some of this is just springy stuff. This is all Eastery, but it's also foiled, so that's not super helpful. Let me see if I have anything that's a better fit. Maybe we'll just use the foiling anyway, because I don't have any other foil stuff for it to conflict with. Yeah, I don't have like a lot of spring things in my samplers for seasonal. All right, we're gonna make it work. So this is a Scribble Prince Co. sampler that I got, I don't know, it must have been in some order at some point. I think I want to use an Easter egg. Sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. think we're gonna do that. There we go. That looks pretty cute. Okay, I think that's all I know right now. So I know a little bear, but it is what it is. And we're just gonna leave it here for the pre-planning. So obviously I have a ton of stuff left. All the boxes, icons, functional stuff. So I will use that during the week. But this is where we are at with the pre-planning. Stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here's the finished spread. I think it turned out really cute. I did use quite a bit of the kit. I do still have quite a bit left, unsurprisingly. I've got some functional things, boxes, glittery boxes, icons, some full boxes, more functional stuff. This page was done. This page is done. More full boxes, and then one more full box and some glitter headers. So I think I'm gonna be ready to use this kit at some point again in the future. We'll have to see when, but I'm gonna throw that in my leftovers stash, and that is good to go for now. But I think it turned out cute, and I used a lot of that. Other things I pulled in, all these little, these are Avery's, right? Yeah, Avery's from Creative Cavern Studio. I pulled in a bunch of Chasing Chels icons. I think this is also Chasing Chels. And then I also pulled in the little Easter egg from Scribble Prints Co. But that's like copper foiled as well. Otherwise, I really just used the kit, and I think it turned out pretty good. This week had a lot of ups and downs for sure. I had some good times. I had some relaxing time. I caught up on some TV shows. But also I had some rough times. I had a doctor appointment on Friday. I had some terrible blood work done. The phlebotomist struggled a lot, but got through the weekend with some recovery time. I think that's all I have for today. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or if you're not feeling chatty, leave me a bunny emoji just to say hi. I would love to hear from you. And then follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see in progress and finished spreads, bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.